Don't let the leg monster stand in the way of you and your games. Defeat it with Singtel's 1+1 Gbps Fiber Pro Gamer Bundle and enjoy dedicated gaming bandwidth. Razer's new Sela gaming router featuring zero-weight DFS and instant access to WT Fast GPN. Get Singtel's 1+1 Gbps Fiber Pro Gamer Bundle with WT Fast GPN and Razer Sela router at only $69.90 a month for the ultimate home gaming performance.
Well, hello guys, welcome back. Hope you guys had a good dinner, good meal, whatever, good potty break. Well, we are back here for our final map here in the first half of the final week of the Sydney Esports PUBG tournament. I'm Hades, and with me the wonderful and handsome Shioli.
Hi.
So, sir, how have you been enjoying the first 3 games of the day so far?
First 3 games, I would say it's messy because everybody is scavenging points right at this moment right now because first 3 games, pretty much they started out, okay, I see someone, I kill. That's all. I delete it and they are gone.
It's been pretty entertaining. I mean, after all the surprise factor today, Cerberus Esports just climbing through, not even say climbing through, just running through the points like it's nobody's business. And let's just take a quick look at the updated leaderboard and our final map here, of course, on Erangel. Alright, so if you look at it, you can see that Cerberus Esports, well, they were kind of towards the bottom bottom part of the first half of the table.
Yeah.
And now, next thing you know, they're actually in pretty decent contention for first place.
Of course. But right now we do still have Sky Gaming Dakla still right at the top, not moving a single slag for a moment, with 63 kills and 19 points. RRQ right beside them with 55 kills and 86 points. Oh, this is really, really close. Like, you just need 4 more points and then there we go. RRQ will be at the top.
Alright, so do you think they can overcome that? We shall have to see. But also, let me just point out some things. Like, towards the bottom half of the table, we saw some of these squads. It's not like they're playing bad.
No.
They clearly they have the aim. But when it comes to team maneuver-wise, they seem to be lacking just that little something, that little spark. Maybe they need a bit of Mountain Dew to just kind of, help these guys jumpstart the day. Hope you guys having a good time.
Yeah.
Don't mind me just having some Mountain Dew. But also... I think you were referring to, was it Sky Gaming? You said, was it Sky Gaming? You were referring to one of the squads. You said, was it? You're hoping one of them to perform even better.
Right now, Gaventure caught my eyes a lot this round, but I would say that Ronin is the one that has been keeping me on the look from the start of the qualifiers to now to date. But of course, they are not doing pretty well. Yeah, and Sky Gaming somehow or rather just boomed. They managed to get the kills, they managed to get the positioning. They are not leaving the first place. So it's kind of like, if you are going to be the fan of the first, okay, be the fan of first.
Was it Ronin in the last circle, last map who finished second place? It was Ronin, right?
Yeah, it was Ronin.
The Ninja Calbs.
Yeah.
Man, that guy, obviously he's been, this is the guy. Calbs basically played like the guy who dodges social media and avoids all the endgame and Game of Thrones spoilers and somehow gets to watch it safely,
Yeah.
Unlike the rest of us. Did anyone spoil those shows for you?
No, I managed to watch Endgame, so I'm not going to spoil to you.
Okay, I watched it the other day, so I'm good. Like when I finally watched everything, guys, I was like, damn. I'm fine. Like this is, that's somehow that sigh of relief when you know you've dodged all that stuff.
All their bullets, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking forward to Star Wars though.
Someone who Star Wars.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Actually, someone who dodged a lot of bullets. That was Team ASIN for a while, but then afterwards, I would say they finished a respectable 12th place, 11th?
Somewhere around there. It wasn't something.
It wasn't their best performance for sure, but you could start to see the pieces are starting to gel, where they kind of look like they know what they're doing a bit better now.
Yeah.
But maybe there's a bit more luck.
No,
who knows? Maybe these guys will be Miramar experts. But another squad which also has been doing pretty decent, I would say, is RRQ. For
RRQ,
sure.
of course. Talking about RRQ, they are also another Indonesian team. Kind of like I love Indonesian teams. First thing is, first thing for sure is their play style. They like to take fights that, it's crazy. They do not know what will happen in the end, but they will manage to come out. I mean, maybe with 1 or 2 downs.
I mean, the face-off against Gaventure, now, that was the one which just went on and on and on.
Yeah.
And towards the end, I don't even know how they did. It was one of those classic examples. You have to fight and run at the same time, and somehow both squads just ended up killing each other off.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun to watch.
Of course.
I mean, of course, one thing which we always get, in our PUBG tournaments is that we always see people giving each other unwanted kisses. You know?
Some notch here and there.
Yeah.
It's like, hey bro, what's up? Hey, oh, hi.
It's like, hey, a dark gas. I was like, sayang, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess sometimes it's about the lag, about when you drift wrongly, You know, it's kind of like when you driving any vehicle in PUBG, somehow or other you always lose your grip.
I
That
mean,
happens to me a lot.
the physics in the game, man. Well, hope you guys are having fun on the stream. We'd like to thank all of you for tuning in. Do keep liking and sharing the stream with your friends. After all, this is the final map of day 1 in the final weekend here at the PUBG Regional Tournament, brought to you by Sin Esports. You can follow us at SGP Esports or Sin Esports Official on Facebook, Twitch, and of course, and Instagram. You're watching on Yahoo. Hello to all of you. You can check us out on Facebook. Don't forget to drop us a like, a follow. Of course, even better if you guys want to sub to us. All of your proceeds will, of course, go into making our production even better. Who knows? Maybe you might even get Shioli here into a cosplay next season.
Oh, what? Okay, I mean, I'm
threw you a curveball. You know you want to be cosplaying something.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways, guys, for those who are at Yahoo, you were on was on a show I think yesterday,
hosting the Unity Talk Show Game Changer. So you guys want to see who we thought were the MVP highlights, as me and my of course my pretty co-host as well, Wolfsbane from Resurgence. That's where we basically have Dota and PUBG highlights or any game highlights for the weekend, and then we basically vote to see who gets to walk away with 100 USD, who were the MVP highlights. You guys can also let us know in the comments what you guys want to see. But most importantly, I would like to start asking all our wonderful viewers, whether you're on Facebook, Twitch, Yahoo, let us know what you would like to see coming up in the next season, so that us over here at Sin Esports, we can look to bring you guys some of the best production out there, the best viewership experience.
Of course. So the plane is going to fly very soon. So before that, what's your bet?
Is it weird if I say that I expect Ronin to do well?
No, because Ronin is really good. I mean, I'm also expecting Ronin to be doing well, but RRQ, do your best. I mean, I'm still supporting you.
Deep down, I just want to see MBT do, or BAE, because we have seen comebacks from both these two teams. We've seen it before multiple times, how both these two squads just pull out in the final map. They always somehow have a surprise waiting for us. I'm waiting for the surprise right now. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'll take it. It's a present. Let's give us some good game, like this good final game.
The final game for Erangel, and we're going to crown the king of Erangel for this particular regional playoffs.
Alright, so I mean, there we are for now. We can see the flight path. It's straight down from north to south. So it looks like the Great War is over. Now let's see if they can win this next Great War, or who is going to win this next Great War. And none of the squads actually going to the military base. Everyone's going to be shifting around the main island, in fact.
Yeah, this is quite a strategy changed. I mean, Cerebus, they are not going to a military base. I know we do see that BAE is still back at their their location where Melter is, and Asen same goes for Asen. Ronin, I think they weren't here earlier on. They were somewhere around Rozok or Puchinki. I was guessing it was like, but we still have VirusX right at Yasnaya again. So most of the team did not change their position.
Alright, so for some of you guys who are wondering, you guys are probably asking, like, why do these teams keep going to the same places? Well, this is in a pub game, you want to be going to the place where you have the most comfort and the most knowledge of, so that you know every angle, every building, every call out. There's so many places in the map. Yeah. That it's good that you specialize in one or two, and based on the different flight paths, and of course you make it your own. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. Actually looks like a decent half of the teams will be inside the circle as it falls towards the Milta prison area. Will we see a prison circle maybe?
I hope so. This circle looks a bit like the third circle. It's just that it's moving away from somewhere around Yasnaya. So, the rotation wise, it won't be such hectic for all the other teams. Like let's say for example, Next Esports, they always like to take very heavy rotations. From what I see, and right now, if they are going strong, they should just head down to where GX is, stick them down, move down towards where Leposka is.
Of course, that would be the ideal situation.
Yeah.
I mean, Next Esports as usual, all the way at Severny. GX actually taking up a different compound this time. We'll be playing around the Stalber side. This is the squad which I'm pretty sure a lot of our Taiwanese viewers were expecting them to do a lot better. But then again, we hope that they bear in mind that they're not just going up against any random team now, or you're going up against the best of each country here in the finals.
Yep. So right now, last week I was saying that everyone is the masters of Erangel, but who is going to top the grandmaster of it? It is hard to say. Right now, we would say that maybe Sky Gaming they are going to top the Masters of Erangel.
Whew. Kane just hit the jackpot. And back to your point about being the Grandmasters of Erangel. I mean, so far, everyone's been giving it a good run. It's hard to tell who's actually coming out on top. And if we can just look at the circle again real quick. I mean, Ronin Esports, these are the guys I was talking about a little bit. You asked me for predictions, playing around the farm area. Cerberus Esports, a nice little spread around the prison. Someone actually solo looting the Povka. And Leah, I mean, wow, look at Sophia. He's very far away from his teammate. He looks like DC and has wandered to the wrong neighborhood, dude.
Well, I guess he's the scout for the whole team right now. And if I'm not wrong, he's going to Malta and trying to set up shop over there to just give as much information towards to his teammate.
What is unbelievable is that he has actually just gone all the way into almost the center of the circle, and he's basically just gone there and not taken any damage.
Yeah, so I mean, all the teams are pretty much looting around, and they are not giving a single thought, saying that, hey, there's a vehicle go past, maybe it's my teammate. Sometimes it's always confusing when we are talking about the center of the map. Alright, but of course we do have Sophia. Yeah, hopefully he will be at Malta power plant and he's trying to get the high spot to just get information towards the teammates that is coming from where the northern side of the map is.
And so far, the squad's not looking to move just yet, but after all, the first circle is starting to close already. And this is where things get a little bit interesting because Asen, Kane, he's moving over to the main power plant. And he's decently close to Sophia, who's over at the yellow houses. And I don't think he knows because you look, GX, all of them are starting to reposition. RRQ, meanwhile, looking at them near the school, just a bit of fun. Yeah. And they should be making their way into the circle very soon. Maybe push their way in more central. Like I said, all these squads, they want to find centralized ground so that it's easier for them to just take the fights early on and then gain good ground if they win the fight. That should be the the mentality of champions.
Yeah.
But now looking at it, GX, like I said, you're looking to rejoin Sophia. Asen Gaming may be forced to take a fight very, very soon.
A lot of shots is coming in from where Cerberus Gaming is right now. The amount of rotations coming in is going to be very, very heavy.
The gaming room actually looking to turn around, play around the hill area. I'm pretty sure they saw some vehicles making their way towards the Melter power plant, so that's pretty much taken out some of their options. There's Aozora, just still happily looting around just outside the mini power plant. Run in, taking some shot, taking under fire from Gaventure, but Justin Weaver is gonna be okay.
Yeah, and we do. When we talk about GX now, right now they are crashing right beside Instant Esports.
I thought Sophia looking for the shot. Ooh, she almost got the headshot here. It was a body shot onto Kongxia. Can he get it? Bang! Oh, that one was very, very close. He actually gave me a mini heart attack there. Trying one more time, Sophia almost gets it, but won't find anything. But he does get some good damage out, which means that GX, they've successfully somewhat chased people away from this compound. Kongxia gonna be healing up inside the blue crates. So I think he knows. He's probably had to call. RRQ, meanwhile, fighting off here against Cerberus. They do get the delete onto Coach. And even the BM spray is like, hey, what? You want what? Come again. I didn't hear you. Rose XD, that's okay. MBT?
Yeah. Okay, so right now, we do see that RRQ is actually heading up towards where prison is. The little Hugh to spot out any... Maybe spotting out Cerberus, you never know. But they are moving towards where BAE is. And this is not looking good. They need to retreat. That's for sure.
Well, Chawei back into this garage building. He's very close. John Cena, but he might have been able to hear that. He's somewhat within the range. And look at how many squads are making their way towards the center of the circle. The last map you said that was gonna be a bloodbath. Yeah. We saw it. This time looks like it's gonna be another bloodbath. It's constant fights everywhere. Look at how many squads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the hell? It's like 7 squads.
10 squads? Seriously. What is going on? Everybody is really trying to rack up the points.
I mean, it's the red carpet opening, right, isn't it? That's what we're looking for, the blood carpet. So, Neferho on the shots here from Gaventure Chorex. You look at VirusX shooting away at VirusX near the prison. And Taolai, he's going to try and land some shots with the Mini 14, suppressed Mini 14. And none to really connect. And he wants to conserve his ammo just maybe a little bit more until he gets a more reliable shot. Naive now, of course, under fire from the people he was shooting at. That's RRQ. You don't want to overpeak these guys. If they have the scopes, they will knock you. Make no mistake.
Navi taking a lot of shots, but really nothing much going to connect. And there we go.
Cerberus Esports get the return knock here onto Man. And they're looking to try and pop the tires here.
I guess he's trying to get a delete onto Man right now. But hopefully that Copilini is able to just go for his rescue. Here comes the ambulance.
Man, this prison mountain is not that fun to play around.
Yeah.
So, like you said, here comes the backup. They'll try to go for the res, but they're probably just leaving him there to try and bait somebody out or something. That's correct. MBT. Now, this is where they try to third party this. It's not the easiest of shots, especially the bullet drop. I know you're hoping for some wanted bullet curve movement over here, but it's not really working out.
Yeah, and it's not your 10 p.m. drama where your bullet will curve and hit your enemy. Alright, so there's a rest coming in from Copily, and he will manage to get a rest up onto his teammates.
Well, that's a relief. I mean, RRQ, you're already in second place. You know, we already mentioned it several times. We emphasized on how important it is that you have every kill, every bit of placement. Having that extra manpower helps you. You know, kind of increases your odds just a little bit. But look at all these squads. I mean, the logos are so close to each other, man. It's
hard to see what's happening around each other right now.
Man, this is like the the lottery machine. You just take one out. Oh. Well, we shall see. Oh, the PUBG got to favor. And Scorex going for the spray down here. Oh, that's close. Get it exploded. Kaboom! Jexy! Well, he's on a highway to hell, and he found it.
Wow, wow. Yeah, I was just thinking that Cerberus managed to have 4 men together, but yet again, they only have 3 men. And Coach is actually one of their second ace, in their team. So this is going to be quite a handicap for them right now.
Everybody has to stand up. They've got to show up, man. It's all or nothing in this final map on Erangel, especially if you, as a team, if you guys are the Erangel specialists, so that's your stronger map. You need to get whatever points you can. Miramar's just that much harder sometimes, and more unpredictable.
It's so hard, I would say. Especially when we have the Hilltops fight, it's not easy to spot anyone.
Oh, fighting around the shelter. They're not going to be victim reality. They actually do get the knock. Misery Cute. I actually like Misery Cute. This is a guy who I felt hasn't shown up for a while. May not drop the SKS taps. Roz XD. Dark is also trying with the SLR, but looks like he may be forced to back off. Playing around the shelter. Will they go in and out? This is very dependent on the next circle.
Yeah, right now RRQ is also trying to get a third party play, but it's not going very well for them.
I mean, if you look at actually Asen Gaming and GX, they were somewhat playing around the small power plant, but now they've kind of started moving the way centralized. Sophia fighting from the hills. Kane and friends will be trying to get a few shots in. Not that easy, Kane, he is watching the side just in case they're getting flanked. As Aaron T and everybody, they're going to try and shoot whoever, what seems like a slightly easier target. Might have just spotted somebody, maybe?
But at the same time, we do have Gaming Room just hearing all these shots coming in, and they were just thinking like, should I go? Should I not go? But maybe I shouldn't.
Freebies, man. Sometimes you want to third party this. Trying for the shot they have. Is that? Yeah, that's a 6x. So he should be doing. It's an 8x. He's gonna be okay. Nah, not to connect. The guy's waiting inside the house.
Yeah, it's Chowie inside the house. So it feels like GX trying to take out Asen Gaming. I mean Asen Esports, but they are not doing that well. That's for sure, because we are looking at a very, very huge spread around the teams, and I would say that they are just taking care of everything, and it's not like a single team, trying to wipe them out. So, I would say that if Mixlaw and Kane trying to flank them, these might work.
Tap. VirusX CVD found himself decently close, but the guy down to half HP won't really find the rest to connect as he's already backed off far away. Renzira, Gaventure, now they want to be get in on some of that action near the shelter. Sometimes the shelter isn't really a shelter now, is it? It's more like it's a huge bullseye at this point.
Yeah, it's I always see a lot of shelter fights happening in all the pro games, and we had a circle just popping right at the middle.
Almost everybody's inside the circle, so if you're not in the loop, it's gonna be super hard to get in. Talk about an inner circle, man.
Yeah, we are talking about punishment after punishment coming in for all the teams that rotate very, very late into the game. Like, Sako, they are coming in right now, and it's going to be very painful for them unless they are moving forward. Oh, moving through the
Sophie trying for the snipes here. Even resorting to the 4x just for the reliable shots.
They have Kane setting the trap up, trying to get all the shots coming in.
Oh, they get a tiny bit of damage, and even with the bullet drop, it's not going to be there. Kane also trying to Ultra Boy, but Ultra Boy, well, he's going to Ultraman his way out. But it looks like he's going to pop into somebody. Red Dot, trying for the shots. Oh, kaboom! And he flew far. Well, there goes his hopes and dreams of ever being useful in this game. Up in smoke.
Alright, so right now we do have Sako left with only 3 men strong. So he's the ultimate scout, but he's being scouted out early. Oh, this is not looking good.
Meanwhile, Ronin's still trying to sneak their way in towards the southern end of the circle. SGD, haven't talked about them yet, towards the southern end of the mansion. The Povka, we still have AC and friends to the gaming room, just kind of chilling there. Cerberus Esports and RRQ actually taking up shop towards dead center, which is around the prison mountains.
Yeah.
And it's a very hard place to fight. Very tricky as well, with how many trees there are.
And how many people are behind you? It's just insane.
52 still alive. It's only 14 minutes in. This is we can't even say this is the end game yet, because it's just I don't even know what's happening. This is like the battle scene basically.
Yeah.
Everybody's fighting.
Yeah. So this feels like a deja vu where we have the prison circle coming in, and it will pops around
Prison
somewhere in between where shelter and prison is. This is kind of the circle that I'm looking forward to. And it will be a ultimate deja vu for the other games.
Ace and Esports now looking up towards the quarry. They want to be a bit more wary about where they might get flanked from, because they've been paying so much attention to GX. You don't want to tunnel on the same place, just in case you can easily get outflanked or backstabbed.
Yeah, GX is right there back. Right beside them, they have gaming room, and Consia is actually having an eyes on him. So I don't know. The whole team is pretty much being watched from the left and the right, but not the top.
Batman having his own fight here against Gaventure by himself. Loki's M0 and Neferho kind of still hanging around inside the quarry. You've got 2 squads in the quarry, in fact. Red Dot trying with the M16. Tap, 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 tap. Only one to connect. And he doesn't have much ammo to begin with. Misery Cute with the Mini 14. Well, check it out. Say CVD. That's pretty good for him. And looks like it's pretty quiet for now. This is the calm before the storm. And this is where I would say things are just going to be pretty stagnant for at least a little bit. Just a few more minutes before we start to see a bit more action. Voldemort trying to get some kill spells out there.
Oh, we have the new cycle popping up right at the northern side of the whole map. Oh no.
Oh, that's rough. That's very rough.
The rotation is coming in, and it's going to be hardcore.
We'll find the delete at long last onto CVD.
So what is Sophia doing?
This is a very nice ditch.
Yeah, it's very nice. At the same time, I guess Sophia had just caught GX to just take down.
I think they're very starved on loot as well, because they were just distributing some loot. Yeah. And now GX, they're gonna start shifting their way into the circle. Might be bumping into a fight very, very soon. Meanwhile, Kane taking out Kongxia. Man, this is round 2 again. They remember. Kane is very happy getting the revenge kill for map 3.
Of course, it was quite a kill during that time, and I guess it's really not happy about that.
3 squads towards the northeast part of the circle. Gaming room Series Z. Can he get John? John under fire. Now they see the shots, but John, he's actually run away. Oh, can he get the return fire? Who's gonna lose it? Who's gonna end up going down? Oh, what the prone! That hip fire! He actually took down John, but Kane getting the return frag, so that's all good. They can probably get the delete here. Gaming room still stuck inside the quarry. And they're just so split up, so Kane will finally get the delete onto Series Z. That's a second gaming room member he's brought down. I think he wants to slay the entire team. Xiaowei, meanwhile, approaching this hill nice and slow. Wants to find somebody. He's probably suspected somebody's there. Get the 3x spray, gets one. It'll be Old Man. Old Man taken out. But where was the return frag? They even got the delete. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
Right now, Sako only just left Jackie and Jackie alone, and Xiaowei is... I'm sure Xiaowei is going to spot him out.
Gaventure fighting up against MBT. And that's... Oh, this is not good at all. Roz XD, very low. He's got a sliver of HP. A sliver of hope to play with. Chorex, afraid to push. Afraid of the res. He doesn't know. He's going to hold the angle. Try for the impossible.
I guess he will do it.
Man, this is the longest 10 seconds you're ever going to face with the nade. Kaboom. Misses it just nicely. So he's going to survive for now, and looks like they may just survive to see another day. Badman, meanwhile, going down. 3 members of BA is still alive to kind of back him up, so they can kind of try and win this fight and perhaps find the res. It's only his first knock. Nefahori not coming in for the res, perhaps. Gaventure Man, this is a very dangerous squad to be rezzing by. Roz XD finally taken out. Solo Churex, VTM, Victim Reality, man. God, they're making all this very real indeed. Napoleon going down to M0 as Voldemort trying for the push. RRQ wants to get in on an action, and MBT will be taken out as K-Bytes goes down with their hopes of securing any more placement points. 14th place. What a disaster. Gaventure, meanwhile, trying to push the Harry Potter Tower. Loki's getting a bit low there. Run away. Okay, survives for now. And they will have to make the call to leave Chilrex behind. Gaventure just cannot get anywhere close to that tower.
Well, it's a gutted
Healing up
tower,
inside the blue,
that's for
yeah,
sure.
indeed. And RRQ, they're going to gatekeep this to see them from the back. Look at the headshots. Now they start shooting away. Can they get the... Oh, yes, they do get one. That's Seymour taken out. Misery Cute, the last member surviving, I believe. Going for the nade.
And it's going to boom.
Oh,
there we
beautiful
go.
nade from Voldemort.
Oh, it is a bit long, but it's nice.
Victim Reality, man, but that was nice. He timed. It was a perfect throw.
Yeah, this is the first time I see such perfect throw, other than Gao Gao having his rain of grenades coming out, the previous game. But of course, we have the new circle popping up right at the northern west side of the map itself.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 squads from the south all pushing in. RRQ, however, closer to us to circle, may have a tiny bit of an advantage.
Yeah, but we still have one man.
Oh, takes down Aozora, but Calbs with the DP28. He's also going to bring down Kane.
Okay.
RNT going with the smoke. He wants to find the reses here. Can they do it in time? John C. Nobody, the former Team Wusa. Can they make it?
Oh, the spray
Kane trying to hide behind the tree.
Painful.
This is near impossible. The smokes aren't covering him. John, this is a very risky. I hear the nade.
nade.
I hear the nade. Oh, cheesy Kimbap! Force feeds themselves. Their nades all the way into John C. Nobody to get the delete. Aaron T and Aozora, the sole survivors. Can they make this happen? But the flank comes in and Aaron T goes down. Aozora, can he repay his teammates' faith? That res. Oh, this could be really bad. Cheesy Kimbap, Aozora, he's probably about to go down. He's hiding inside the smoke, and Asen Gaming goes out at 12th place. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh man. Right now, just as you are talking about the battle, we still have one guy from Sako alive, and that's Jackie. And Jackie was around GEX all along.
Oh, NJRX goes down inside the blue. No way to out-heal that.
Oh, here comes some fight coming in from Kane.
Kane smashes in. Looking for the push, very aggressive push. Even vaults inside the window. 1, 2, make it 3. They want to start going in, but Kane, the nade out from the second floor. They knew it was coming. And they've held the house pretty decently, nicely. Okay, Layup actually taking shots, but looks like he's going to survive for now, trying to shoot through the door. Can't find the angle. And it looks like both sides, this is very narrow. Kane might get flanked here. He's going to try to hold the window angle. Xiaowei is at the bathroom trying to heal up. Mixlaw is at the kitchen. They have to hold. Sophie now comes into the party. The entire squad is here from GEX. Liam going for the spray down. Oh, now goes straight prone, trying to find the headshot here. It's a very narrow peek. Liam actually comes out on top of Sophie. He actually just barged into his own death. Ace going for the smoke right now. Mixlaw trying to hold trying to get a bit of cover. Trying to create a bit of chaos. It's really, really hot. Xiaowei holding the door, holding the first floor. Liam will probably get rest up here by Cerberus Esports. And GEX, this is a very, very awkward engagement right now as Xiaowei inside his toilet. Trying for the nades outside, it's very hard. They see someone jumping past the window, trying for the spray down perhaps, but they will decide to relocate to the second floor and trying to get high ground. The angles are not that easy. They may have to jump into the window ledges. You know, Ronan taking a BAE, trying for the quick spray down. Sophie goes down again to Ace.
Now they are taking really slowly.
Justin Weaver, BAE coming in on top, and there goes my predictions. Ronin will fall out at 10th place. Mixlaw gonna be holding the angle, but beautiful nade!
Oh,
Ace and Mixlaw goes down one more time. GX, can they win this engagement? Cerberus Esports, they know they need to win this fight if they are to improve their standings, which they're so close to doing so.
But at the same time, while all this are happening, all the circle, it's really creeping up very
Xiaowei, he's holding the first floor, the smoke. He's gonna try ninjutsu. Oh my god!
Oh, that is so
this
close.
is so close! He's gonna wander back inside. He's giving them the impression they're on the second floor. He gets one.
Oh, nice.
Going for the delete. They have to push. They have to push. This is hard. K comes down. They find the second. Oh my god, Xiaowei! What is this? He's gonna get deleted here. And somehow Cerberus Esports falls out in 9th place. It's a disaster. All their bodies inside the room. It's a crypt. And GX
managed to win.
It was a very big sacrifice, but somehow, thanks to Xiaowei, they still come out somewhat on top of that. And meanwhile, RRQ, man goes down. VirusX. Man, the X-Virus. Can he take down Bogor with the snipes? He's not inside the circle. Neither is RRQ. They have to shoot and run at the same time.
It's a 1v1. We have Bogo
They
versus...
see the vehicle. Try for the headshot. Oh, that one was a bit close. But the vehicle was somewhat inside the ridge, so it was pretty safe. And he's actually going to drive into safety, but maybe not so safe. Nivy looking SG Dragon's way, Sky Gaming's way.
Oh man, well, we do have BAE just gatekeeping where RRQ
gaming
just
room.
landed. M0 trying to get it in. PC gonna need.
Oh, Bogor.
RRQ.
I think he might have spotted Bogor from the side of, just from the tiny slight
But
peripheral
Longk
vision
is
he
going
had.
to take
Bogor
the lead.
against Loki's.
It's coming in.
It's a barrel against an M4. Bogor under fire from high ground from both players on BAE. With the flank coming, Loki's well ground on hit to Bogor, but VirusX Nivy will clean up shop. He's gonna finish what he started, and down goes Bogor. Oh, RRQ,
man.
they will follow. That's gonna hurt them a lot in second place. Sky Gaming, Dark are still in this game. That will probably mean that they cement themselves over at first place. Kane pushing up the hill with Mixlaw.
They managed to hear all the battles, and he's
Oh,
trying to find out.
they're gonna bump
Battle
to Nefo, and Nefo is gatekeeping. They see himself. Oh, you see the hit, but Nefo was looking the wrong way.
Oh no!
The
all
scar,
shots
Nefo
did
takes
not
down
connect.
Kane.
Here comes the nade.
Looking for the nade, he's gonna try and cook it. Is it gonna be enough? Oh, it's too far!
It's off.
And now Nefo, he has to know that there's one more member. Kane gonna get KS'd. Stuvie shooting away at M0. Man, this is where next Esports to try and take whatever they can. And the gaming room losing another member.
But at the same time, we do have.
Mixlaw has made the call to run away. BAE still outside the circle, not yet in safety. Sky Gaming,
Sky Gaming is still.
and they have all 4 members alive. This
Oh
is a
my
massive advantage. And shooting away at BAE, they're gonna be tapping away at Nefo with the DMRs. Hong Hao, SLR, Hong Hao.
There's a lot of
Inside the
shots
smoke, the
coming
prone. Oh, they do get it. And BAE will knock out a 7th place. We're not gonna see that comeback.
We do still have Sky Gaming on alive. We still have next Esports alive. We still have 1 member from Sako, 1 member from Gaming Room, and 1 member
Oh,
from.
but just to say that, you jinxed gaming room. Gaming room taken out, man. There is no gaming room no more. Welcome to hell.
Yeah.
And this is the crunch time as Mixlaw will be inside the compound and has to start moving as the circle should be closing pretty soon. But how is he going to wander in? I think he saw somebody from VirusX. Yeah, he did. He's looking that way.
He's trying to spot it out. It's going real
Sees
slow.
2 from Tonka's side. He might even be able to find the angle.
Is he going
The
for
headshot.
shot?
Oh, he missed the first shot. The body shots. It's not enough. They're safely behind the rock, and now he has to relocate. He has the buggy. Mixlaw.
Or
Now the shots are coming his way from Sky Gaming. Dark, he's going to wander his way into the shed, and now he's pretty much safe. Does he have to nail the vehicle? Is smoking.
He has to make a move. Oh, but we do finally have VirusX down by
Gao
Dita
Gao.
by Jackie.
Jackie taking on Nivy, but Gao's shooting away into next Esports. The
Here
only
comes
team
the
with
Gao
members.
Gao
Here
nade.
comes the nade.
Oh!
Oh! Wow! Naded his own teammate. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the play, but maybe this is the tactical feed. Trying to go here for the res, and he should be okay. But here comes Hong Hao. We've seen his magic before. Can he make it happen again? Oh, beautiful double kill! And next Esports will be eliminated at 4th place. GEX Mixlaw. It's a 4v1v1. GEX and Sako Forjak, they have to somehow come up with a hidden agreement maybe to try and take down Sky Gaming Darklock.
I'm not so sure, man. Mixlaw has to make it a miracle, man, because they are the team that we are looking out for. And right now,
Mixlaw, don't look that way. Don't look that way, dude. Don't look. They're going straight through the shit. They know he's there. Bum 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 bum. Do they see anybody?
Oh, here comes Force Free.
Do they have a nade?
Oh, they do have a nade.
Oh, that
no,
is
it's not looking
so
good.
smart.
Oh, here comes
And now
a nade.
they're taking the guess. It's a 50-50. And there's
And
Mixlaw
we-
taken out of the equation. It is a 1v4 again.
All right, Hong Hao. I think he managed to see Jackie. Let's try to get his attention.
They
once
probably
again.
know. They were taking tabs on where they were. Now they're going to start clearing away all the bushes. They want to try to take out all the possible locations. Jackie outside the circle. I am honestly not sure. He's going to need more than a miracle just to make his way into the circle.
Oh, but
alone.
here comes
They
the
found
spray.
him. Sky Gaming will get themselves a wonderful first place. Chicken dinner and 8 frags to the names.
Once again, Sky Gaming Darklock. I mean, they have been at the top. They did not. I mean, they are quiet for the first 3 rounds, and now, at the final game, they want to be crowned as the king of Erangel.
I mean, if you want the throne, you have to claim it, right?
Man.
You can't just be sitting behind. And in fact, if you look at the top few teams, there were fewer frags. It wasn't that much fire this game. It was more placement.
Yeah.
And when well played to Sky Gaming, got a bit lucky, of course, with the circle, but well played in the end to actually make the right calls. I love that coordinated push, which won them a good chicken dinner.
Yeah. At the same time, I want to say, good job to GX. Finally, they managed to get quite a bit of kills. The past few games when we watched them, they are insane with their kills. How Chaowie actually managed to get a 4v1 situation turned. And right now, it's kind of like a, they are taking a slack back, really, really back right now to really see, should I really train more? Or should I, just relax first.
I mean, well played to all the teams. Yeah. This is, after all, only the second last day. I mean, it's the beginning of the end, as this was all of the Erangel games being played today. Tomorrow we'll be back at around the exact same time as we look to complete and conclude the finals of the Sin Esports PUBG Regional Tournament, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So if you guys have been enjoying the stream and enjoying everything, let us know in the comments what you want to see coming up for the next season. Let us know what you want to see from us casters as well. Of course, do follow him at Shioli.
Yeah, it's right here.
SHIOL. It's right there.
Yeah.
You can find me at Hades to the TV. Shout out to all the wonderful partners: Singtel, Dreamcore, Mountain Dew, Expert, MSI, Armageddon, and Yahoo. Most importantly, do follow us at Sin Esports Official. And that's where you can find us on Facebook, Instagram. Shout out to every one of you tuning in on Facebook, Twitch, and Yahoo TV. And of course, have a good night, have a good rest. We'll be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. starting with Dota 2, PUBG in the evening.
But right now, we are going to take a 10 minutes break. All right, to settle out the scores for Erangel.
Oh, okay.
All right. So,
but okay, actually, before we end, I just want to ask you one more thing.
Yeah.
So, were there any teams in particular which stood out to you? Like, I mean, RRQ, they were a bit lackluster if you think about it.
Yeah. I would say, right now the third game is still in my mind. He never took off because Ace managed to get 9 kills, and it's pretty hard to get 9 kills out of the whole game itself. But RRQ wise, it's a bit sad. I would say it's a bit sad.
They were this close, like second place, and now it looks like they may actually have been pushed to third. Gaventure was another team which I thought they would do a lot better than in MBT. There were moments where they were shining. BAE as well. BAE had that very nice fight along the hill, which
of course
all these tiny things.
We also do have VirusX. They had a lot of miracle kills every single time, but it's just that somehow miracle does not happen in this particular fight.
What about Cerberus Esports? I mean, they were third place, and
right now let's take a look over here. It's like Cerberus Esports. They are taken out pretty early. They are in the 9th place right now. So, I mean, in this particular game, I would say it's kind of like you have your first. I would say that coach is actually the shot caller, and once your shot caller is gone, it's hard to predict what is the next movement because you do not have your like pretty much a vice captain to actually lead you to.
But
the
then
next
again,
battle.
he's still inside the Discord, so he technically still gets to make some calls. He gets to tell them what to do. But I guess you could be right. Sometimes maybe you only people alive. Maybe they may have been an agreement that only those alive get to make the calls. So that's a secondary shot caller. But other things as well, I actually want to say is like Victim Reality. They were taking out a lot of the top teams.
Yeah, of course. Victim Reality, they want to make out a lot of kills, especially from all the top teams because it kind of shine onto them.
I like how they actually came in at the end and he was just like, RRQ, you're not running away from me. And he comes in and takes the final kill and RRQ